Dave Parisi, ExerciseBay.com. We're back, and speaking of back, we're going to incorporate two movement patterns. I'm going to assess the ability for Justina, being a student at Fit Pro Academy. We're filming here at Results Plus, by the way, in Hamden, Connecticut. Right now, I want to show her a basic squat pattern. We're going to do a little bit of a jump squat. I'm not a fan of the jumping high squats and landing unless I really assess someone's ability to have that coil, recoil, that spring movement to keep that deceleration perfectly. I don't want them to stiffen up on the way down and possibly create an injury. So, we're going to have a springboard here. Justina, come on up here. I want to do a little bit of a jump squat. We've already went over a squat together. Okay, so your feet are in that strong, stable position. Personally, I feel the strongest position you can be in as a squat is a little bit beyond hip width. Actually, the sit bones in your body, sit bones, ischial tuberosities, about an inch or two outside of that is probably the strongest position you could be in for a squat. Hello everyone, Dave Parisi. Just to clarify what you just heard, I am not speaking in regards to someone doing a strength training exercise, a basic squat with a bar on your back, powerlifting, etc., or just massive hypertrophy, bodybuilding, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is, obviously you would go a lot wider if you were going to do a squat, especially a deep squat. I am speaking specifically in regards to a jump squat, where you're going to have your client or yourself jump up into the air, accelerate, land, decelerate, spring back up. So obviously in that landing position, you want your ankles to be somewhat relatively around the width or a little wider than the hip. Thank you. So that's her squat position here. I only want you to jump up literally 2 inches. Okay, but I'm really looking at your acceleration, your upper body posture, and when you land, okay, that contact point, are you going to decelerate slowly, rhythmically, without stressing and stopping abruptly? Let me just see that squat. We're doing it on a very soft surface. If we can get that surface, okay, a little more hip hinge in the back, and I want those knees to go forward. I want to see you. That's it. Okay, so she's doing a little bit of a jump squat. Now, I started her on this because I wanted a spring-loaded movement. I wanted to assess it. Instead of starting her on a hard surface and having her come down and landing correctly, I took away some of that force, some of that torque. Okay, next surface, a little harder. Okay, a basic exercise mat. Let's see it again. Okay, relax. I'm pretty comfortable, 80%. I'm sorry, there's always room for improvement. I'm pretty comfortable at your ability to do the jump squat. Now, I'd like you to do the same jump squat. I want you to pretend that you have tubes in your hand, because I've already assessed your ability to do a perfect row, whether it's with a cable machine or tubing. In this case, because of the application that we're going to provide in that environment we're about to do, because we're leading up to an exercise. All this is to lead up to one exercise. This is what we need to teach. And this is what we have to understand. It's not going right into the exercise. We have to assess every single motor skill we're building. Okay, we're an artist. Paint on a canvas. We just don't start painting. We figure out our colors, our scheme, our thought process, and put it all together. So, let me see you do a row with that jump. So, as you jump, you pull. Alright? Easy. Keep those elbows in, draw back the shoulder blades, don't jump so high. Now, all of a sudden I put a load in your hand. Why did you jump higher? You feel the need to jump higher, right?
Yeah.
Jump a little less, do the same row. Concentrate on the row, concentrate on your landing. Good, hips back, good, good. So this is a nice, relax, this is a nice dynamic move. Come on over here. I'm going to hand you 2 tubes. They're in direct opposition of the elbow so that when you land and pull, Again, this is just an anchor system. You can hang these tubes off anything. A lot of the tubes, when you purchase them online or in your sports store, they come with a door connector that you could actually put behind the door, or you could attach, just wrap the tubes around any type of anchor coming out in front of you. So, here's what we're going to do. Just do that little jump squat for me first. Do just a couple. Just the jump squat. Good. Relax. Okay, give me a couple rows. Just go into it. Good. Now let's combine those two movements together. Easy, slow, the butt back, concentrate. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's the resistance like? Do you feel like it's pulling you forward?
Not that much.
Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, so we're incorporating multi-joint movements. Okay, accelerate, decelerate, row. We got a lot of things going on here. Excellent exercise, which I would equate to doing ball slams or the rope or fast feet. A great exercise at home. You could count this as a cardiovascular type activity, depending on how long you do it for. It could be done as an active rest, etc., etc. Okay, let's see a couple more reps. Good, don't jump quite as high. Excellent. Relax.